Here's the famous Gyeongbokgung Palace, or the Gyeongbokgung, or the Palace of Gyeongbok, or whatever. It's basically it's a palace, okay? It's in South Korea's most iconic and largest palace, located in its capital, Seoul. Now, first, let's get a basic history lesson. Gyeongbokgung was originally constructed in 1395 during the Joseon dynasty by King Taeho, or Taeho. You're just going to notice throughout this video I'm going to do a lot of mispronunciations. The founder of the dynasty, King Taeho. It served as the main royal palace for over 2 centuries. Then it was destroyed by the Japanese invasion of Korea in 1592. Then luckily, it was under heavy reconstruction during the 19th century. Then it was destroyed again by the Japanese during its siege in World War I and World War II. Then sustaining further damage during the Korean War in 1950. However, efforts were made to restore and reconstruct parts of the palace in recent decades, which is what you see today. Like, this palace has been through hell and back into hell, and then back again to life. Like, this thing is like Rocky Balboa. Like, no matter how many times you knock it down, it keeps getting back up. Like that's what I'm talking about. That is resilience there. All right, to get to the Gyeongbok Palace, you have to get off the orange line on the stop that says Gyeongbokgung, which is like, wow, like that'd be pretty hard, like not to miss, okay? By the way, the best way to navigate through the Korean subway system is either through Kakao Map or Naver Map. And if you don't use these things, unless if you want to spend 3 to 5 business days figuring this weird map out, I highly suggest you download those 2 apps. Now, once you enter in, you want to go ahead and buy a ticket. It's pretty cheap. It's only like 3,000 won, which is roughly around like $2, which is an amazing price to get to see a palace like this. Now, let's get one thing clear. This palace is massive. Like, the palace covers an area of about 410,000 square meters. That's approximately around 101 acres. That's literally 5 times bigger than Trump's Mar-a-Lago. It's pretty big, and you should be prepared to have comfortable walking shoes and be ready to burn some calories, because you are going to be walking so much throughout this entire trip. The best part of visiting the palace is the changing of the guard ceremony from the Joseon dynasty. It runs daily from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's roughly around 30 minutes, except on Tuesdays. Do not go on a Tuesday. There's guards in full uniform banging on drums, beeping off trumpets, flags, rolling, and all that cool stuff, and conch shell siren noise thing, which is pretty dope. It's actually really cool. Basically an extremely impressive football homecoming band practice, I guess you could say. And you can also take photos with them afterwards, but don't expect them to say anything to you or like move or anything. It's like they're like the changing the guards in London, where they don't move at all and they try to keep a straight face and they try not to break character or anything like that, or else like probably the queen will have their head cut off or something like that. Now, a cheat code is that if you come in wearing a hanbok, which is a traditional clothing that Korean people wear, you get to actually get into the palace for free. It looks actually really dope. It's actually super comfortable too. There are plenty of hanbok shops like down the streets from the palace. They know like people are always like looking to dress in hanbok in the palace, so you can go stop at one of these shops. And I think I only paid like $15 USD for like one of these hanboks, and it was a great deal. Like, you just look super cool. You look like a Korean ninja for a bit, or I guess ninjas are Japanese. And oh wait, no, are they Chinese? No, I'm pretty sure they're Japanese. Or are they American? Anywho, you know what I mean. My boys and I dressed up in our hanbok, and we took some pretty dope photos throughout the palace. Look at this girl. She's like, dang, that dude looks so dope. Look at this guy just strutting. And come on, there's no way I'm passing up a chance to do some backflips in this thing. It's funny because professional photographers that were at the palace wanted to take me photos of doing backflips. So I did some backflips for them while they took me some cool photos. Anywho, men, women, children, and even some people who were like wearing the opposite sex of the hanbok. So there were like guys wearing like women hanboks, which I'm pretty sure is a joke because everyone's laughing and stuff. But I don't know, that's one zesty joke. But as you walk around, you're gonna pass by the Gyeongbokgung Pavilion, which is surrounded by a large rectangular pond on an artificial island, which is like an artificial island like the one in Avatar when you saw that weird lion turtle thing and whatever. This is where the king would hold like banquets, entertain foreign envoys, have meetings and stuff like that. There's also a National Folk Museum of Korea that showcases the history and culture of the Korean people. It provides a comprehensive overview of Korean life, the culture, prehistoric times, and just the life during the Joseon dynasty, which is just really interesting if you're really into history and stuff like that. There's so much to observe at the palace, and you should spend a significant amount of time here, at least like a full evening. The Gyeongbokgung Palace stands as a significant cultural and historical landmark, offering a glimpse into Korea's royal past and architectural heritage. It continues to be a popular destination for tourists and locals, and everyone is just like amazed at the fact that this palace has been through so much and it's still here today in the 21st century. Like, hats off to you, man. Hats off to you. Only God knows what you've been through. And honestly, it's just really beautiful. It's really nice for our surroundings. A lot of couples actually go here because there's a lot of like grass and green area, and it just looks really nice, and it's so spread out. You can have like a lot of private places to like hang out and stuff like that. So it's just a really nice place. I say definitely top 3 while I was in Korea. But yeah, that's basically everything, guys. If you have any questions, put it in the comments sections. But if not, yeah, 안녕하세요. All right, no, 안녕하세요. No, wait, no. I think they're leaving. 안녕하세요. You know what? Just bye.